Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Uncle Charles's channel. We had some beautiful bearish price action last week, and it was incredible. So many of these YouTubers are always trying to call a top. They call a top over here. They call a top over here. They call a top over here. So many times they call a top. I remember Ron Walker calling a top on Triple Q when Triple Q was at 320. Triple Q is at 479 now. You know, these bear bias traders, they lost so much money trading biasly that when it was finally time to be bearish, they probably didn't have enough money to trade it. And bull bias traders, they've been making money. They've been doing good all year, last year, but they probably did not do that good last week because they keep thinking the market just gonna go up. Trading biasly is a terrible idea in a manipulated market. When you trade biasly, you make yourself an easy target for the market makers. Okay? You make yourself an easy target. So when you trade biasly and the market makers start pushing the price down and you're a bull bias trader, you're gonna lose money because you keep thinking buy the dip, buy the dip. And if you're a bear bias trader, you've been getting smashed all year, all last year. SPY has gone up hundreds of dollars, and now that SPY dropped 10, 12, 13, $15, you guys are excited. I mean, I'm glad if you guys were able to make money. But the point I'm trying to make here is, if you want to make money consistently, you got to stop with the bias trading. Now, talking about calling tops. I've mentioned to everybody, we don't want to call tops unless there is a sign to do so. What are the best times to try and call tops? First thing I said, if you guys been paying attention, is one of the signs is a false breakout setup. A false breakout setup. Look at Triple Q. Look at this. Look at this. Look what happened here. Had this 500 level. You guys can see the blue line. Let me change the arrow to pink, okay? See that blue line? That was my 500 resistant level. We cleared that level. What happened? We cleared that level July 10th. What happened? We broke it back down. False breakout setup. What's another sign that I say when we want to call a top? What's another sign we want to look for? I said exhaustion gaps. Because exhaustion gaps shows that the buyers are tired. Go ahead and watch the last 3 to 4 videos. I talked all about this. We had the exhaustion gap when SPY hit new all-time high on July 16th. Then the next day, gap down, showing a sign that bulls are tired. And it showed follow through the next 2 trading days. Beautiful. We did not have to call a top every 5 minutes. We just needed to watch for the signs, false breakout setups or exhaustion gaps. And we can see the example, false breakout, exhaustion gaps. I told you guys all these information before they happen, what to look for in the price action, and then we react unbiasedly. You can make money to the downside, you can make money to the upside. And when you learn that you can make money in either direction, you maximize your trading opportunities. When you trade biasly, you are limiting your trading opportunities and you allow yourself to be an easier target for the market makers to manipulate you. 90% of traders lose because they are trading biasly and because they cannot respect their stop losses. And those are the 2 main things that I mostly talk about on my channel. Trading unbiasedly and putting risk management before profits. That's why I trade level to level. It's all about risk management. Okay, guys? And last week, we broke down a critical level, 550. All right? We're gapping up right now. Around 552, which makes support at 550. It can gap up, get some relief bounces here and there. But if it's still bearish, then price needs to break down 550. Okay, we got the 20 DMA at around 552-ish as well. So those are the levels that bears need to break down to keep the bearishness going. Okay, we are just identifying levels and setups beforehand. That's why I say know the levels and setups, and then trade it unbiasedly based on what the setups are. So if SPY breaks down 552 and 550, I would look to short with 548 and 546.5-ish in play based on this uptrend line here. All right, and we'll play it level to level. And if SPY breaks down 546.5, that would be very bearish because it'll be a breakdown of this uptrend line. We're just reacting to whatever the price action says. We're doing what the price action says, not what Uncle Charter says, not what some other random YouTuber says. We're doing what the price action says. All right, and then if it's bearish, it got to break down 552 and 550. Those are our triggers to go short. All right, now if it's to be bullish, first thing SPY needs to do is stay above 550 to cancel last Friday's breakdown and validate it. Next thing it needs to do is get above 552, putting it back above the 20 DMA, okay, daily moving average. And above 552, 554 and 555.3 would be in play. 555.3 was a previous pivot low, also a macro level fib level. So bulls have their work cut out for them today. They have a lot to do. Getting above 552, clearing 554 and 555.3, then I would be bullish, all right, and favor more upside up to 557 and 556 plus, okay? We're going based on the price action. So many YouTubers out there claiming they know or acting like they know what's going to happen next. You know, YouTubers calling tops every freaking day. And then when they finally right, because when you say something enough, a broken clock is right. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. When you say something enough time, eventually you're going to be right. And those who are following those type of YouTubers blindly, the YouTuber could be wrong 10 times, 20 times in a row. And then when they're finally right, they're going to act like that YouTuber is the greatest thing that ever happened. God's greatest gift to mankind. Goodness gracious. This is why I started my YouTube channel. Because I'm sick of the BS. I'm sick of the BS. All right? I want to try to help people make money consistently and trade the correct way. Instead, people are attracted to gambling instead of treating this like a business. Well, if you guys want to keep gambling, go ahead. I can't make you guys do whatever, all right? You guys gonna do what you want to do. But if you take trading seriously and like treating it like a business, and you want to be a consistent trader, Uncle Charters is the mentor for you. My extra pair of eyes will be your extra pair of eyes. All right? My resources will be your resources. My insights will be your insights. Uncle Charters is your uncle. We will be family. Sheep's den, baby. The real way to trade is to trade unbiasedly. All right? So you guys got the plan for SPY. Above 552, got to clear 554 and 555.3 to trigger more upside. To be bearish, stay below 552 to keep the breakdown of the 20 DMA intact, and also break down 550 to put 548 and 546.5 is in play. Below 546.5 is a breakdown of this green uptrend line, and bears will be in control. Okay? It don't matter if it's to the upside or to the downside. We trade it either way, level to level, and when we want to catch those home run moves, we do it with our runners. All right? Simplicity is the way. Level to level takes out the guesswork on when you're going to enter and when you're going to exit. And you do it with runners, no greed approach, with risk management as number one priority. That is the Uncle Charters' way. That is the sheep's way. We don't just trade, oh, it's a top every 5 minutes. Oh, the market's going to crash every 5 minutes. You cause so many retail traders money by telling them the market's going to crash every 5 minutes, and then the market doesn't crash. And then when the market finally does crash, bear buyers trade don't even have money to trade it because the bad advice that these YouTubers give. Oh my gosh. This is why Uncle does what he does, because I'm sick of the bullshit. I'm sick of seeing my fellow retail traders get played by these stupid YouTubers. God damn. Anyways, I think I'm having a case of the Mondays, chat. Triple Q, lots of selling. Started off with a false breakout setup, like Uncle Charters tells you guys. Don't call a top. Watch for false breakout setups. Watch for exhaustion gap. We had like a combination of both of these with triple Q, and it was a beautiful, beautiful drop. But right now it's gapping up to it's around 479.4 as of recording this. So that makes next resistance at 480. Bulls need to clear 480 to put 482, 43.5, and 485 in play. I'll favor some type of bottom is in if we can stay above, get above 485. All right, we got to be careful that a head and shoulder, like left shoulder, head, got to be careful if you're a bull that a right shoulder isn't forming. And to cancel that possible scenario, it got to get above 485. All right, now if it's bearish continuation, we ain't getting no bounce, we're just going to keep going. Well, support at 478 must fail. That would put 476 and 474 in play. And below 474 is definitely bearish because that'll take out last week's low and continue down. 471.3, 469.2, 467-ish would all be in play. All right, above 480 and 482, we could bounce. Below 478, get bearish or stay bearish. Tesla, I told you guys, we had that double inside candle setup last week. Watch for the break of the high or break of the low. We had the low around 246. We broke down 246 and went as low as 236.83. It's almost a $10 move, chat. Why are you guys ignoring Uncle Charles's trade ideas? This is gold. I'm trying to get you guys paid. Win-win situations, you know? But you guys rather listen to those biased traders, those bull biased traders, those bear biased traders, instead of listening to the price action. What's happening, chat? Anyways, 240 and 238 is support for Tesla. If there is continued bearish continuation today, those levels must fail. Look to short if they do. The RSI is not oversold yet, so there is some energy for Tesla to head down lower. Gaps, a bunch of gaps still didn't get filled. All right. Now, if it's a bounce and upside is the plan, then 242, 244, and definitely 246 must recapture. Now, 246 was the critical support level for last week and bottom of the chop raise. So recapture 246 would cancel this breakdown and would be bullish and put higher targets back in play, possibly up to 250 or higher. All right, guys. So breakdown 240 and 238, bearish continuation. Recapture 242, then a back test of 246 is in play, and above 246. False breakdown setup. That would be bullish. And now here is NVDA. We had 3 candles side by side here. It looks like NVDA is consolidating. Is it possible that it's consolidating for a breakdown? If the answer is yes, today 118 needs to fail to put 116 or lower in play. We break down 118, possibly bearish continuation to the next level or more. Now, if we stay above 120 and clear 122, that will get NVDA back inside the triangle pattern because we broke it down last week. We get it back inside the triangle pattern and possibly trigger a move back to the upside. We do have a gap all the way at 126 plus. All right. So to be bullish, 120, 122 must clear to put 123.4, 125, and 126 plus back in play. Otherwise, below 120 is overall bearish. A breakdown of 118 would be bearish continuation. All right, guys. So that's what I have for you guys today. Price action, trade ideas, a little bit of wisdom, sheep style, and I hope you guys found value in today's video. Peace.